Ready? Let's do this. Okay, welcome back. Here we go. Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am Pool Tour, stop number 9, right here at Brewlands Billiards, Sports Bar and Grill in Lakeland. This will be north. We have Anthony Meglino versus Jay Winters. See, Anthony Spargo's a 761 versus Jay's a 564, so you automatically know who's the favorite on paper. This is a race to 7, winners bracket action. Anything could happen, you never know. We are playing on the beautiful Brunswick 8-foot tables. The very nice Predator Arcos 2 balls. Using the diamond black resin triangle racks. So we pretty much got the best of both worlds all in one shot right here today. Definitely want to send a shout out to our title sponsor, Predator Cues, Predator Group. Anything you guys need, boy, Predator has it all. They even have the balls. They've got the felt now. They've got their own tables now. It's awesome. They even have their own nice light that goes around it. I don't know if you guys seen it yet, but check it out on their website. Anything Predator related, you can go to predatorcues.com. And you can check out all the neat stuff that they've come out with here lately. They even got a brand new, they call it the Air Rush Jump Cue. Very nice jump cue. I hit a few jumps with it while I was out in Vegas a few weeks ago. You definitely, you'll love it. We'll just put it that way. Very nice jump cue. Also, we have the Diamond Billiard products, which I just referred to as the Diamond Billiard racks. And got a good friend of mine. You guys should go check this out. If you see at the top left corner of the screen here, Skills for Rent. That's a pretty awesome program this guy's got put together here. Anything you guys need done or want done or want to get it done, basically it goes in every way possible. Skillsforrent.com. Cool program. Go check it out for me. I'll be showing you the video from time to time here throughout the night. It's definitely a pretty nifty little setup. Oscar Ruiz, which is in the pool family, him and a partner of his come up with that, and it's a nice program. Definitely, please go check it out at skillsforrent.com. I would greatly appreciate it. We also have the Safety Harbor and Resort and Spa, which Jason Richco's family owns, and they provide us rooms every time we go to the Tampa area. Greatly appreciate those guys helping us out. And also we got Kamui products, anything Kamui related. You guys hit me up. If I don't have it in stock, I can get it for you. AZ Billiards takes care of all of our tournament results right up and puts everything on azbilliards.com. You can check out any info on any player in America and most of the players in the world. If you want to know anything about any pool player that played in competition, you can go there and check it out. It's really cool. Also, we have Stitch It To Me Embroidery, which is Nicole Quayle. Most of the pool world knows Nikki here. She's playing in the tournament today. She takes care of all of our pool apparel for us, all of our embroidery, our stitching, and everything else that she comes up with for us. Very nice lady. If you guys don't know her, send her a message on Facebook. Stitch It To Me Embroidery. She's got some really cool stuff going on. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody. The USAPL Pool League. They help with a lot of donations for the raffle. Our raffle is for the Predator Q to help build it up for us so we can add more money to our events right here every time we have one. So that's certainly a big help towards the Predator Q. Okay, so we're still here in the first game with Anthony versus Jay Winters and
Terry Butler, table 18.
Speed down on the table as of right now. We got a couple nice tournaments coming up in the next few weeks as well. So if you guys looking for something to do. That was a very nice shot on the 4-ball by Anthony Meglino. Looking for something to do, definitely check us out on Facebook. I'll be showing the stream from time to time, or showing the flyer on the stream from time to time throughout the day. So you guys want more info, hit us up and tell you all about it. Or you can just go to our Facebook page and check out the flyers. Don't forget, we are taking donations for the stream and for the commentators that got helping me out. So I can get turned up a little bit more for you. I got the music playing in the background too, so I'm hoping it doesn't boot me off of Facebook. Is that any better at all? That should help you a little bit better. Sounds like I'm getting a lot of background noise more than anything else. Let me see what I can do about that. Alright, so we'll see how that works. Looks like Anthony Meglino takes down the first rack. Alright, I gotta figure out what's going on with the mic. I'm gonna switch mics real quick. I know that'll fix it. That's probably what the deal was. Maybe my microphone quit working. All right. There we go. Let's see if that helps it out a little bit. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to change that cord out on that other mic. I'm just having too many problems with it. So I'm just going to shut that mic down for a while, and we'll just have to deal with one mic for the moment. Appreciate bringing that out to my attention. So we're going to be a one mic team for now. Okay, hopefully you guys heard everything at least that I did say. Hate to have to repeat all that. That was a lot. All right, so we got back here in action here, and I know Anthony Meglino won the first rack, so I'm going to go ahead and fix the scoreboard on that note. All right, so it looks like Anthony's still working on the speed of the table. He definitely didn't understand why that ball took off as fast as it did. You put that kill English on it, you expect it to slow the cue ball down quite a bit, but it didn't. So now he's forced with a cut. Extreme cut shot, or he's going to play a safe. I don't expect Anthony to play safe here. He's just going to run that ball down the rail. And there we go, working on speed. Now I toggle between the cameras. All right. Nicely done by Anthony Meglino. I'll tell you what, that wasn't a very easy shot. That was a long distance shot. Played it with the perfect speed, and, well, should be nothing to it the way he does it from here. One more small, just sensitive touch here. And he's got it dead perfect. Nicely done maneuvering around that 8-ball without hitting it. That is definitely not an easy task. 2 rails for the 9 in the same pocket. There you go. Another one, nicely done. Great shot by Anthony Meglino. And that's going to put him up 2-0 against Jay Winters. All right, let's see if I can get one of these to work real quick. Bear with me, folks. All right, Jay Winters to break, comes up dry, hits it pretty solid, just couldn't get nothing to go down. I did that a couple of times. I hit it pretty solid, nothing went down. And the other couple of times I hit it really good, made 2 or 3 balls on a break, and made a very easy run out. Maybe he'll work something out on his next one. And Anthony Meglino is going to be pushing out. All right, folks, looks like Mike DeLauder is going to come in and do some commentating for me. Like I said, let's get the donations in. If you don't mind, I would greatly appreciate it. And here's Mike D.
40 minutes.
It's already on.
What's up, guys at home? It's Anthony Meglino, sorry. Jay Winters. I always have a hard time with Anthony's name, but definitely one of the top players in Florida. I would say over the last few years, he's been one of the most consistent players on tour. When I watch Anthony play, I feel like he's got great pace. He really does treat each shot as its individual project, and he takes it on with 100% commitment. You know what I'm saying? He has very unique fundamentals, but he's mastered those, and I'm a firm believer. I'd rather master my own fundamentals than try to be like somebody else, like mastering Mike Davis's stroke or mastering Mike Siegel's stroke. Just you use all those characteristics, you build your own base, and you take off. I think Anthony's an example of that. So these tables, if you haven't noticed, they're rather bouncy. So you want to play to a little bit smaller angle so you don't have to add any extra stuff to the cue ball. I think he's going to go 2 rails into the path of the 5. A lot of amateurs play that 1 rail up the table, but you're crossing the angle. So I like the way he played it 2 rails. Now he has natural angle to come around. He can either elect to play it in the side, or he can come 3 rails around and play the 7. I like on the bouncy table, I can't disagree with Anthony there, trying to hold your stroke in a little. On a real slow table, maybe you go around 3 rails because you can't overhit it. But here, a little bit equals a lot. The tables are very responsive, and you can see that in how far the cue ball travels off a very small angle. So shout out to Predator. We greatly appreciate everything you guys do for pool. We got the skillsforrent.com. Code, please. Brewlands Billiards, we really appreciate you guys putting on the tour. Without pool halls like you, pool would just be a thought. And bringing us all together and having a building to play in, we greatly appreciate your support. And Janine and Bobby, you guys do a great job on the tour. Jay Winters got his hand full. He's playing in the top. I feel like Anthony's a top. I know he's a professional in a sense, but, he dominates Florida Tour. I feel like Jay's got his hands full. But one game at a time, guys. The only way to beat a man is to get that first game. So score is 3-0. Anthony unsuccessful with his cut break. There's a couple cut breaks, guys. One's from the side rail, cutting the ball. And one's from the middle. Either way, you're cutting the ball. You're trying to influence the wing ball to go down table. The wing ball from racking it that high tends to go to the long rail. By hitting it less of the ball, less of the one, you actually influence that ball to go down into the pocket. So that's why the cut break is so important. If you don't understand the cut break, hit me up. But, man, if you're playing a 9-ball in the spot format, the cut break is absolutely the way to do it. It's 3-1, okay? Can you mark it for me? Show me. Jay looks like a very confident, he loves pool. To get to a 564, I would say that you had to put some time in. Just because your number is below a great player, it doesn't mean that you're not capable of winning. The percentages of winning aren't told yet. You know, we got a lot of pool left in us. So Jay needs to get this first game under his belt. This is a little bit of you got to hit it with low right English, and you got to turn the ball with side spin, and you got to just gently draw it. Oh, he hit 2 rails. For me, that's a little risky, but the way it looked like, that was a shot for him for sure. Shout out to all my haters. You make it possible for me to carry on. Shout out to my baby. Well, Jay's here on the 8-ball. They sharked him a little. They yelled out a match when he's right down in his backstroke. Good confident stroke there. He got under the 9. But if you want to learn anything from that position, the most important part is playing the object ball. Now, I get it. Once you become a higher level player like Anthony, it's cue ball, cue ball, cue ball. But for Jay's application, it's object ball, object ball, object ball. He's at the point where he can learn his cue ball as he goes, and he needs to be studying the influence of, the spin on the cue ball to actually pocket the object ball more. More time needs to be spent on pocketing for an amateur, and on the flip end of that, the great players, they study more on the cue ball because they already have a style how they pocket balls, if that makes sense for you guys. So, yo, my Cash App's Money Mike DeLauder. Holla at ya, boy. I'm just joking. You guys don't have to send me no bread. I do this for fun, but eventually maybe they'll start paying me. We'll see what happens.
I gotcha.
But, yeah, I mean, Jay is taking a sip of his drink. He's proven that this pressure is not too big for him. I really like the way he's collecting himself to prepare for the big moment, which is the break, the most important shot in pool. I take that back. It's the lag, then the break. But really, the break's more than the lag. But, I mean, listen, guys, a little momentum here. Getting to 2, putting Anthony, if he can get to 2 here, it's a
You gotta go play, so
golden break.
tell them the scores back there. They can see it.
Show me how to do it real quick.
It's complicated.
No, it's not. It's one button, isn't it?
No, it's more than one button. You want to do it, click it one time, and then right click it.
All right.
And double click it.
Got it. I got it.
See how
Yeah, I got it. Totally.
you push the number and
Just
then
slide
get
that
off
screen
of
over to the right.
It won't stay up.
Oh, okay.
So slide off of it. And then
Click it once.
and get off of it.
Click it once.
Yeah, click it once and then right click it.
Oh, click once. All right, I got it.
Clicking it once just selects it. The right click it brings this up.
I really don't think I like kicking here
If not, don't worry about
because the 6 ball is going to hold it up a little. But, man, he got under it. This is no bueno. I can't disagree with his shot. He had a lot of value going into that shot. And kind of unfortunate for the 2 to come back. Maybe that exact shot, but a little softer. But really to bury that cue ball down under the 6 and then the 2 come back, that's pretty brutal.
Table 17.
I'm a firm believer that the first shot coming to the table is always the most difficult shot. So when you get up there, you need to warm up your muscles, and you need to have a pre-shot routine where you're getting your muscles engaged. So on the first shot, you feel like you can at least pocket that ball, live to fight another day, get on the next ball. Sometimes people focus so much on the cue ball, they miss the object ball. There was a really difficult shot on Anthony, but my point is that first shot, it's like a field goal kicker trying to make that first field goal. I know it sounds crazy, but that first feel of the ball, it's a little different than when you're running out and you're like, you're dead in stroke. So, damn, the table rolled off like 3 inches to the left. He drew it straight back, and then the ball came under the 5. It was sick. It was absolutely. I mean, I don't think he deserved that much punishment because he drew it pretty straight back. You know what I mean? He's going to kick at this ball.
14, Mike Jr. and Francisco Serrano, table 14.
Ah, man, that was so for me there, hitting the ball that slow, it's like saying if I miss, I lose the game. So I feel like I like to put a little pace on it because if I miss it, then the ball gets separated, slow pace there is a risky situation for the value of the entire set. You know, you don't want to forfeit your value on a kick shot that's like 1 in 10 to hit. So you want to increase your speed, and if you miss it, it goes back down table. I promise you, if you watch Efren play and the great Filipinos, they just play the right speed for every shot. Even when they miss it, even when they make a slight mistake, the wrong amount of the ball, they really come out looking on top because the speed and the angle of attack, just something to be learned from the Filipinos for sure. We got a really close, hell of a match over here on table 11 with Jimmy Sandler and Raymond Lenar. It's like 6'5", 5'5", somewhere around there. Jimmy's at the table. So it's either he's on the hill or he's on 5 with opportunity to get on the hill. All right, he got a little funny here, guys. I think he's going to have to cannon off the 9 with inside English and 2 rails to cue ball, maybe 3 rails. He might elect to hit through it with outside and glance off the left side, shoot the 9 towards the corner and play whitey. He played outside, didn't work for him, guys. I really believe he should have played a straight pool shot there, like right English. When you hit the 9, it goes 2 rails, almost guarantees you a shot on the 7, unless for some reason it hit the 8 there. You know what I mean? I really appreciate everybody tuning in. It means the world to me that I can commentate for Florida Pool, and there's nothing more I like than the game besides my family, of course. Anthony with a great shot there. You know, Pool's like great shooters, like Reggie Miller, like the Kawhi Leonard, when he got that lucky bounce. When you play good and you put time in, you'd be shocked to know that they get lucky rolls and they're unbelievable talent. So it's a great way to look at it. Instead of feeling guilty for getting a fortunate roll, give yourself credit because you put in a lot of time and the percentages have to play out. So, you know what I mean? It's not your fault. The ball has to stop somewhere. So for all you guys that are really hard on yourself, look at it that way. I really think it'll improve your game. So, yeah, we just came off the road in Aiken, South Carolina. I was gambling for like 5 days straight. Threw the golf ball for $5,000 and got my liver shot in. But thankfully, I still made money on the trip. Where do I find this on Facebook? This right here. If you guys can share Sunshine State Tour, we greatly appreciate it. We're trying to spread the greatness of pool and everything that it exemplifies. It's such a beautiful game that teaches you how to think ahead. It's a Sunshine State Pro Tour. Here we are. What a great game this is. It's like golf without the sun. I don't see it. Like I can't. It says live, but. 4-1, Anthony Meglino. I'd say golden break there, guys. Once again, the break is absolutely the most important part of pool. You can be an excellent player but never get a shot with champions because if you break and don't run out, they're gonna take advantage of their opportunities. So, thank you, appreciate it. Chris Trump, what's up, brother? There's some great players here. It was nice to see you. I think I've seen you in South Carolina. I'm not sure. Adrian Meglino, sorry, your son's a monster. Anthony's super steady. I love his style. 2 rails out for position. The key coming 2 rails is just give yourself a nice small angle so you can kind of work the cue ball a little backwards so you can hold it for the 8. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Now here these tables are bouncy. He might hold it 1 rail, but I believe he might take it. I think he's just going to kill it there personally, but yeah, he killed it. He hit it a little fat, and the pockets are really acceptive, so it allowed it to go in. Okay, Meglino off to a 5-1 race to 7. This match, you know, I would say Jay Winters is holding his own. He looks very composed, and not all the time does the score reflect, you know, the situational pressure and the situation of pool. You know, sometimes, you know, there's nerves, but sometimes you're just playing a great player and you can't do anything about it. So pool is a double-edged sword. It's a crazy game. Five to 1, Meglino. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining. It's been a great Saturday thus far. I had the chicken salad here at Brewlands Billiards. It was absolutely to die for. Like, the chicken melted in your mouth. I mean, I'm all about that chicken salad life for pool. It gives you great energy, and you don't feel heavy. Eating fried foods, guys, you got to stay away from it when you're playing pool. It doesn't allow your digestive system to work as well. It works harder, so you feel like you're uncomfortable, but really it's just your body saying, hey, man, give me 20 minutes. This pork belly sandwich is too much. But, all right, Jay's breaking. He had a great break earlier. Man, his break's strong. I can't believe he didn't make a ball there. He hit it ideal to my liking, the way. Let's see if Anthony's going to go rail first into the 1 and then make the 7. I mean, I think it's a high percentage shot, but he could just try to play safe and duck under the 6. So I think he's going to play rail first into the 1, then make the 7. Nope. So that's why he's Anthony and I'm Mike D, because I probably would have missed it and lost the game there. It was a great shot. I mean, I knew it was one of the options, but Anthony's not taking Jay lightly. Literally said to himself, I'm going to try to lock in this set. I'm going to prove that I'm a champion by playing the right shot in the right situation. Now, if he would have made it, he would have looked like Efren. But if he would have missed it, that would have put a lot of pressure on him. And so he said, you know what, I'm not even dealing with this pressure right now. I'm going to go ahead and lock him up, secure my land, secure my value, and live to fight another day. Jay, hell of a try, Jay. I'm telling you, if he would have compressed that ball a little more into the rubber, it allows the ball to miss the kiss a little easier. So Aiken was one of the best trips ever. I gambled from sun up to sundown. I slept like 5 hours a day. And it was a great trip. Dennis won 1 pocket, I believe. I bet on Dennis in the finals. Or semifinals. I can't remember, but yeah. So we got it looks like a one-sided match here, but you got to realize pool is a game of momentum. It's a game of focus. And Anthony just has to maintain his lead. He's going to shoot this 1 down 2 rails under the balls, and he's going to try to put him under. He not only missed the cue ball, he also missed the 1 ball. But this is my theory. That was still the right decision. Regardless, if he didn't execute it perfectly, that was the right play for his game. So it's like you never should be mad at your outcome if you feel you made the right decision. That's like 100% sports psychology. Never get mad if the guy doesn't catch the ball. You did everything you could. You handled your business. Let's move on to fight another day. All right, now he's on 2. I got a feeling Anthony's going to go for the 3 foul unless he's feeling like breaking up the 2 ball right now, but then that leaves him with a 6-7 combo. I mean, I feel like he's supposed to try to run out and just clip the 3 and then play safe after that. But he might have an extra plan in mind to play safety. He's got him on 2. Why not? You know, once again, this is value. putting a guy on 2 and letting him know, hey, you're going to have to really fight to beat me. That's what he's saying to the guy right now without even using any words. So, but I really don't like the safety here. It looks like it could work, but also Anthony's such a great player. I feel like he could just run into the 3 or the 2 and just kind of take a little chance being up. But I think he's going to try to put him right under the 2-5. And then he's going to leave him a 1 rail kick. So let's see. I think he's going to try to get the 1 under the 8. And if he gets the 1 under the 8, then that really only leaves him the bottom rail to kick at. So it kind of takes away his long rail kick. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, Nikita, Mike D, I won 7-5. It was back and forth, and Trenton is my dude. I got mad love for Trenton, like with everything. He's such a bright star, and you know, I know there's gonna be a time where I can't beat him. I really try to influence him as positively as I can and help him with his bank game, and I probably softened him up a little, so he didn't. But he really did play well. He made a couple mistakes, and so did I. And it was 7-5. It was a hell of a match. All right, he's going to try to jump over the cluster. The issue here is not to hook yourself. I believe he was trying to hit it a little thinner, but really, this combo might be on here, guys. So let's talk physics. When you're aiming this combo here, you don't want to aim the 5 ball at the middle of the pocket. You want to aim the 5 at the outside of the pocket. So you want to remember the balls are around, and you have to aim them thinner than you anticipate, especially when you can't transfer spin from the cue ball. So you're going to play to overcut the 5 to have any kind of chance of making it. All right, miss fat, just like we discussed. It just tends to do that, guys. The balls seem like the edges are profound, but really when 2 edges they're almost like an eclipse. You almost have to aim to miss the ball. That's what the physics say, you know. If you aim it at your mark, it's always going to fade inward to the bottom rail. But really, I credit Anthony on good speed there, because if you really want to talk about a great it was a valuable shot because he did play good speed where he didn't sell out the whole farm. I mean, now he could tuck him under the 8 here, but I still feel like he did his job, you know. Once again, it's a decision-making game. You know, everybody says, oh, I play by feel. You know, you don't want to think about physics. Man, it's a thinking game, gameplay between the ears. All the great players process information. They calm their nerves, and they literally commit to every shot, and that's what you have to do. You got to know what's more important, the object ball or the cue ball. You know what I mean? There's times, like in this case, I would say the cue ball is going to be more important than the object ball. You know? But it may be a 50-50 where you got to kind of hide both of them. So. Okay, he tried to get him under the 8. The 2 clipped the 3. Left him a 1 rail kick. Jay's looking at trying to pocket it inside. But for me, damn, Raymond Lennar is just mass 8 around the 9, makes the 8, spins around the 9, and yells out, "Let's go, baby." Like, the fans went wild. So, yeah, I mean, once again, if Anthony would have tried to run out instead of 3-foul the guy, he wouldn't be in this position. But his defense is really what breaks people down. So it's not like it was the wrong decision. It was still the right decision, but it just didn't work out for him. But this is where Anthony's his best, kicking the ball, coming out of the corner. He's played a lot of pool, so it was a great safety. Let's see what Jay's made of here. It's 5-1. He's got his back against the wall. You know, I reference this to like William Wallace. He rides into town and he knows he's taking the worst of it. But hey, let's take some people out on the way out. You know what I mean? So
Robert Batson, table 11.
He's a little straight here for my liking. He snatched it back. And he's got a perfect angle on the 4. Now the 8 may impede his path, so you got to decide. Are you using English or not? I like to use nothing here and just pop it. Now he's got the combo. So if you get straight in on the combo, it might not be the best idea. You might want a small angle to where your cue ball can get out to the middle of the table. So he got a decent angle. So watch this. This is going to allow the 6 to fade into the 7 to the right. And the cue ball can come out to the middle of the table. So if you're straight in, sometimes the 6 makes the 7 and goes to the bottom rail. It kind of screws you. I'm not going to lie. This is a great run out for a tremendous amount of pressure from a young amateur. He overdrawed his rock here. He's on the rail. He rode the rail down. Don't act like being on the rail don't affect pull. You can only hit the top part of the ball, or you have to elevate like he's going to do. He better elevate if he wants to get to this ball. And it's a real bouncy table. I don't like what he's doing here. Well, I will say for an amateur player, this will be a spectacular out under the circumstances. What an out, Jay. I'm not going to lie. I've never seen the guy play before. But his composure at the table is to my liking. You know what I mean? He's clearly prepared for this match or this tournament. You know what I mean? It's something about preparation is the key to success. You want to win that pool, you have to feel deserving. You also have to be humble because there's so many great players. Anybody's capable of beating you. A garbage man, a doctor, a lawyer, a trash man, whatever. We're all equals on the pool table. And as soon as you realize that, it really helps you more grounded to love all people. And you know what I mean? Shout out to all the sponsors. Thank you, everybody, for taking your Saturday afternoon to chill with us. Brewlands Billiards, Lakeland, Florida. It's popping. The food's good. It's a community of pool. We've had some great matches thus far. And these are the memories that we'll all laugh that we got to all just enjoy these memories. I mean, we're not going to be capable of playing the highest level forever. Whether I'm in the booth or playing the game, I just want to be a part of the game. I love the game. I love what it represents. I want to make pool great again. Anthony really turns his hand inward to juice the cue ball up. And I really think that shows him a lot of control, the way he turns his hand inward. He turns it inward, and it's like he's creating English, but keeps the cue ball on the right track. And it stays level. It's not like he's adding any extra. He's just, or maybe he's extra with just no effort. You know, it's like less effort. He gets the extra with less effort. How about that? This is a tough shot. You gotta draw it back like 2 inches. He overdrew it a little. Okay, he had the 4 there. I didn't see it. He was blocking with his body. So here, I think he's gonna come around. He may play outside 2 rails. Some people elect to play that inside 3 rails. I think it's going to give you a relative, outcome, just depending on what type of equipment you play with, what shots you perceive to be valuable. He's off to the races. So he elected to let his stroke out. Remember what I was talking about earlier. When you're on a bouncy table, use the extra rail. Don't try to overkill your ball because it's really not the move. When you can let your stroke nice and free and you play the extra rail, it's like the way it's meant to be done. You know what I mean? If it's a slow table, then you can kill it and move your cue ball a little amount if necessary. It all depends on the equipment and the conditions. But I don't have anybody to help me, so I just keep talking. I wish I had somebody in the booth with me, slow me down a little. I normally can, counterattack my booth man, the person in the booth, and kind of make it like, John Madden, or something like that. When you're just by yourself, it's like, what do I do? Keep talking. Shout out the sponsors again. Of course, that's what we do. Predator. We greatly appreciate everything you guys do for pool. Jay came up dry. Left the one. All right. So right away, guys, the first thing you want to do when you look at a rack, you want to say, what is the problem area? And the only problem I see here is getting from the 2 to the 3. Everything else is easy peasy. So let's just snatch it. Or you go 3 rails around, or you can snatch it. It's up to you. Oh, he's scratched right in the side. I thought he was going to have to snatch it to get that angle, but what a little draw. (6-2), Lakeland, Florida, Brewlands Billiards. Thanks for taking the journey with us today, guys.
Hello, everyone. They are getting ready to do a shift change and would appreciate if you guys would
can I get a towel, barman?
catch up.
Can you give me a towel real fast,
And please remember, they work hard to take care of us, so please take care of them. Thank you.
Yeah, I dogged it. Here, do me a favor, wipe that off for me, then. Yeah. I need a couple towels, bro. I need a couple. Damn. Damn. That's embarrassing. Here, help me, guys. You lift that up and then maybe you wipe the bottom off of it off. And then I feel that's the best way. Spilt the drink. Still here.
Technically Scotch strip. I wouldn't be able to watch it. I can barely watch Scotch Snowball.
We're gonna need a couple more racks in there before. Well, I spilled a drink all over the counter here, and the match is over. Anthony's going to take it 7-2. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the match. We'll see you next match, and bank on, brother.